I was 16 and a half. I was living in Sanskrit Gurukula hostel, and my roommate Rohini, always inquisitive of yogis and astrologers, and I was a Marxist, and I was not interested in I was not interested in any of those. Till 12, I followed everything, did every day Rudram and worshipped Lord Shiva at my house. But then when I left and then went to this Kathmandu school, I ran into those type of teachers. They started indoctrinating me into the classroom. Teachers said, we have a after the class hour of coaching, and then all they coach is about those kind of things, okay? Those are indoctrination in those forms, in those schools. So I'm like zero interested in these things. And Rohini kept begging, no, he was shy to go alone. He somehow wanted like a company of a colleague. And let's go tomorrow. I'm like, no, I'm not going. And that night I had a dream that I was going through a very dark, narrow street, and the street turned in a particular way, and then we opened the door and then climbed the stair and then flung open a door. And then there was a guy with long hair, mostly gray, and he just opened his eyes like, and you are late. I woke up with nightmare. Who is this guy? And next morning, Rohini still kept begging, please, Sthaneshwar, let's go. I'm like, nah, I don't care all the astrologers. And after dinner, we used to have like a 6 o'clock dinner. After dinner, Rohini just said, let's go. And I couldn't like, okay, all right. And then we went through a dark, narrow street. I didn't relate to it. And then entered the door. I still didn't relate to it. Some kind of eerie feeling I was having. Climbed the stairs. Feels like I then remembered my dream. I hadn't remembered the dream. You know, sometimes when you walk through the similar thing and then you remember the dream. Till then I had some eerie feeling, but I didn't remember the dream. And then the door is wide open, and then I go inside, and there is this guy with the looks exactly. He didn't ask, you are late, but he just looks like that. I'm like freaking out. I just sat on the floor with a couple dogs, and my friend went and took the chair, and my friend wanted to know how he's going to make money in his life, or what it is, he's a good wife, or everything. And then he asked me to come and sit on the chair. And then he asked me, what do you want to know? I said with all sincerity, I do not know what I'm supposed to know. You tell me. What am I supposed to know? And he said, you come tomorrow. The same time. My friend Rohini's job was done because he was confirmed whatever he wanted. I went there. Everything as described. And then he just looks at me and then says, you are late. You were supposed to come 6 months ago. And there is no time. You have to start now. That was my first day of initiation. Some of these are supernatural, not worldly. But yes, some of us had to be fortunate enough to meet those beings so that these are not the creatures of some fairy tales.
The full lecture is part of the Upayas course. Watch it on www.vimarshafoundation.org.